Niko best.
Nice one. Jana uli count down wapi?
Nilikuwa live church Limuru.
Wow.
Yeah. Nikaingia kwa Range Rover ya 2025.
I like. Yeah. But you've been good, huh?
Yeah, amazing.
What are you looking forward to this year, my guy?
This year, a lot, bwana. Again, past the government things that have been happening, I would say the company we're doing well.
Yeah.
You know, again, driving Paisa. Yeah. And I know my guys are listening, so maybe I'm mama's mali, so no pressure.
Unajua kwanza story ya mama ziga ilikuwa na chiki ati this guy who was talking about most young Kenyans.
Yeah.
You know, sasa one of the solutions left.
Yeah.
Imebaki kuwa content producing na mumamas.
Yeah.
In fact, this morning I was watching some video. Yeah, there's this mama. She's like 70, bro.
Yeah.
On YouTube, this mama was talking about how she has enough space. She has a very big house. She's lonely.
Yes.
She's looking for a young man.
A
guy like Kamau.
Yeah.
My good vibes. They drink coffee and talk about life.
Yeah.
Man, oh man. Anyway, that's the era we're living in.
True.
Lakini karibu sana, man.
Asante.
You know, when you look at Kenya by the Mali tumefika, it's all about some of the unique ways of grinding, and it's, you know, some of those unique ways of creating value and getting paid off of your value. When I talk about this, the only thing that, you know, people think about is the digital space.
Yes.
The Internet of Things, the nini AI buda out here. Hata nisungeni na vile story AI imetuleta mashida.
Yeah, true.
This government just doesn't take this story for AI.
The government does not love AI.
They're like, yeah, but you know, when it comes to photography and videography, bro, ukinatao, especially like on a Sunday, you're going to notice many young guys taking pictures, creating content, So you have a bunch of Kenyans who are winning. You get they're killing it.
Yes.
They've got a massive following. They're Shareko Fiti. And then some, as much as they're talented, you get the grind is hard.
Yes.
You get.
Yeah.
So we're just going to have a general conversation about how to thrive in this industry, how to keep up with the game. So talk about your life. I mean, your career. Umekuwa kwa hii game for how long?
I've been in photography since 2019.
2019?
Yeah.
That's some time. 6 years now.
Yeah.
And how's that going?
Coffee. Can't complain. But yeah.
So why did you get into that space?
Started off as my bro had a camera. So unajua tu utaishika tu, you do 1 2 3 4. And then we were like, we need to start doing videos. So went to Kole to do video editing, a short course video editing. Then when I went to Kole, I realized they have TV and film, so I ended up doing TV and film instead. So now instead of just the video editing, it's the whole thing. So photography gig, again, the whole space, it's all about finding that uniqueness. So photography gives you that. So about mastering the lighting, mastering the cameras, the gear and everything. So with that, you're able to now harness. I got my way into now videos, films, and now photography.
Nice.
No, uko na kitu umekujana hapa ama unataka Samson and Delilah. You know, when I remember the coolest movie I ever watched on this thing. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Eraser.
You got also bang.
I'm a Samson and Delilah.
The man was Titanic.
So tell us, man, why do you have this old school prop?
Actually, we have cameras all over. Studio tip and deadly. Maybe you can show the viewers. Guys was streaming. Bro, you know how old that feels?
The VHS band.
Mas the VHS band. Kwanza ulikuwa kwa VCR unasikia.
Unajua inaweza ikata itoe.
Itoa sema hiki sisi leo squad was from
una gari.
Alafu naambiwa nini zima fast.
Washa
rudisha ndani. Alafu unaacha kimewaka. So what's up with this?
What's up? Okay, so I realized that in as much as we talk about AI and the developments in videography, we might as well talk about where we have come from.
True.
I agree.
So like this VHS, we came from camcorders, zilikuwa zina film na ile film. Right now we now shifted from camcorders to DSLRs to mirrorless. So right now we are dealing with SDs. We moved from this VHS. Ulikuwa na filmio unapatiwa. We moved from VHS to CDs to flash drives. Again, as years have gone by. So realizing now that we have, as you can see now, it's a journey from VHS to where we are. So now, guess in the next 10 years where videography is gonna be.
Oh man, that's a good guess. Let me see videography. I think it's, I can't guess. Let me see. Obviously, it's going to evolve.
Yeah. Considering we have moved from 360p to 8K right now.
Yeah.
And then now, in terms of colors, they are crazy. In terms of quality, it's crazy. It's not like Kitambo. In terms of storytelling, it's crazy. In terms of capturing, connecting with people's emotions, it's crazy. With AI now, again, the whole thing is always there. Yeah. But now, imagine if today, with a phone, you can film something that is amazing.
Yeah.
What about in the next 10 years?
Manze.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't guess you guys. Nikona brain freeze. I just can't think beyond a certain.
I've been looking. I was looking at some guy on Instagram. I think he's a videographer as well, but I think from the US or something. He had written his vision board 2024. Do not buy any more camera equipment.
Oh.
But on his table, he had just had the whole table.
Cameras.
Yeah. So all he did was go to the 2024 and then he removed the phone. It was like 2025.
Yeah.
Do not buy any more gadgets. Because vitu ni mob.
Yeah.
So what's up? So where are we headed? So if you're not gonna buy gadgets, so okay, a phone is a gadget.
Yeah.
So even the phones, we shouldn't rely on them.
Craziest thing is, and this might sound like, okay, it might be, these are bold statement, and I know photographers and videographers watching what are nibash. But I tell you, for smartphones might take over.
Right.
Because let me give you this example. When you're buying a camera, let's say like the Canon R5, the Sony FX3s, FX6, yes, they're gonna give you yes, I know there's the bitrate, there's the heavy files and everything, but someone is gonna have a Samsung S24 Ultra and still will beat you hands down with the first video. Yeah. And considering that we are now getting to a place where it's all about real time in terms of time, in terms of planning, in terms of cost effective, because now AI does that. So AI can edit your videos. So you just need to film, give the AI, and boom, you're done.
Instant.
Yeah. AI has now the LiDAR. Again, it can control. It follows your eye. It follows your movements. Yeah. So the cameraman is out. The video editor is out. It can script a story. It can storyboard. Again, it's endless. So in the next few years, like I've seen the Samsung S24 Ultra has AI in the camera. So you take a picture and then the AI enhances that photo. The AI enhances that video. Like you can easily go into spaces and then where your camera is struggling, guess what? The phone doesn't. So we're getting into a space where AI is competing with the human factor.
Yeah.
That's intense. Does
that not scare you? Does it? Okay, you're a photographer. So what are you gonna do? Are you just gonna upgrade to a good phone? Ama, does it scare? Should this be a message to camera guys out there, and especially guys who are doing video editing? I mean, if AI can do video editing, why do I have to waste so much money paying a video editor to come do editing for me? Why not get an AI software app inside our, over here, and can clip all our videos? Does it scare you, or does it intrigue you more?
Well, I'll say yes and no. No. Okay, I'll say yes in terms of not everybody is open-minded to what the human factor can give.
Oh, okay, interesting. Explain some more.
So you'll find that so many people will look at, AI can edit, just like Ferraccin said. So it'll be like, AI can edit. Why do I need this person? So you'll invest in that, but guess what? You're going to miss out on something. No, because number one, what AI will not give you is the human factor. Now, the human factor comes in with the artistic vision, ability to connect with the audience, because AI now doesn't know, like, if you were to storyboard script something from AI and I write something, you literally know this is a story from someone and this is AI. And then now we have original storytelling and so as well. And have you ever watched football and then maybe your favorite your superstar is about to score and your hands down, that thrill? Have you ever watched a movie you were able to connect with that actor to a point where you felt like you're part of the film?
Of course.
Yeah. So now one thing with AI, it will not give you that. And with being in the creative industry now comes in with the factor now now you're able to now build on your skill. Have Have you ever watched a film and you feel the anticipation, you feel the joy and the happiness, the mood is elevated? It's all in the game, like co-editing and everything.
You know, that's interesting you're putting it like that, because what I foresee happening now that you're speaking, I'm envisioning a situation where most consumers of videos, whatever type of art, sasa watakuwa natafuta the true human expression in this art. And it will be very hard to find, because most guys are going to be trying to cheapen their art using AI.
Exactly.
So guys are going to be like, yo, come on, man, come and shoot my video, because I need something real. I need something that people can connect with. So is that what is that what you're foreseeing is going to happen, where now the real creators are going to be in such high demand?
That's the direction, man.
Because,
I'll give you a good example. Today you can easily, let's say, how do I even put it, take a video, record, give it to AI, and then you'll just click edit, auto edit. So it's gonna do the cutting, put the story as it will, and then the timeline, the music, the colors and everything, and then boom, that's it. But then let's assume that this story, maybe you wanted to showcase a story, it's something you wanted to capture someone's emotion, it's something you wanted to tell the story deeply. So with the human factor you can do that. Ushaipatana na msee anapeana story hadi unaifeel tu, hadi unalia bana, una connect. You watched like a clip, uko like
you're so emotional,
you're able to connect with us. So the human factor gives it that, because we know again, we know what works, what doesn't, what connects, what doesn't. We'll look at the cultural, the vision of the whole project and everything. So there's a lot in the human factor that AI will not beat us up.
Bro, let me tell you, whenever you're told Ati this craft was handmade,
unasikia
naturally the instant reaction is to your origin. That's what people usually say. Like if you go to countries like in Germany, where pretty much most of the things are handmade compared to by stream machines, that's why people say, this is German made. You relate that to quality. But let's talk about photography and videography still. Let's stick to the plan. Ukicheki vile game inaendelea sahi, there's Kenyans are very amazing creators. We're dope artists out there. How do you stand out in a space that is so inflated? Unaget?
Yes.
There's so many dope creators, and actually most of them are giving you options for us consumers. Hey, once you check this one, is like, wow, this one is amazing. You look at this outside, wow, oh my god, look at that. Oh my god, check this one here. JP Palini, Alin Tumengina, there's a guy no called Kamau. So you as an individual, how do you stand out? What's your game plan? What's your strategy?
At the end of the day, you have to find your style. People often connect with you as a person before they connect with anything else. So have you ever realized that you're able to connect, how do I even put it, like Ferraccin here, you've connected with him first before you connected with him as a radio person, presenter.
Correct.
True.
So as a photographer, you have to first build yourself in a way. How do you present yourself? How do people see you? Then at that time, by the time you're bringing your skill, it's you plus the gig. So we often finesse the gig and then you leave out the person. So right now, my strategy in 2025 is like first build me first, and then now finesse the whole art.
So when you say build you mean the whole package, your personality, your image,
character, everything.
Your character, That's interesting. And how do you feel like, so what's your strategy when it comes to personality? Does it mean like dressing well? Does it mean like getting out there, networking? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yeah. At the end of the day, luku italeta bills. Plus alafu kika point moja unajua wasindo network ndo kila kitu. So again, you're looking at how do you not only just present yourself but package yourself in a way anyone and everyone you meet will be able to now accept you.
Unajua Shephard, there's somebody listening to you right now as a young guy. Ako na camera deadly, he's got a dope phone and he has a passion for photography and videography. Amesikia ukimention networking.
Yes.
This guy's like, damn, bro. Sasa nanzaje ku network? I mean, how do I even start? So what's the rule of the game? If you're going to network, how do you go about it yourself as an individual?
Myself. I've realized that most often at the times that tukienda marketing ama networking unaenanga na to business cards alafu unajipresent Losa, this is what I do, this is my card, please give me a job or give me a gig, we can work together and you're done. So for me, I found it best if I am able to connect again with the person. I sit down with someone. I often go to some events, so whenever I'm moving around, I'm able to say hi, connect with people. And then whenever I'm able to sit down with people, it's not just what I have to offer, it's me first getting to know you and actually appreciating you first. So that now we have a common ground. Before we talk business, first find a friend in me. First find someone you can connect with first before tufike kwa biashara.
I like that he said that because we actually met at an event.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was a graduation ceremony for Tricent Medical Center. Right. I was there, representing family. My son was graduating.
No way.
So it was really exciting. I mean, shout out to Jude Edward Turanta who graduated that day as a nurse. So we just met, man. He was doing his camera work thing. Me, I had my other camera over here, but it wasn't that good. I'm struggling on the Zoom, and then we started a conversation. And it was very kind, humble. We had a conversation, we struck, and I'm like, I like what you do.
Exactly.
Maybe we can have this discussion. So I feel like that's a very important piece, because if you can be able to just interact with people you've met for the first time, and you talk, and look, he's here, and he even came with a gift. It's amazing.
JP, let me tell you, do you know how hard it is to interact?
It's difficult for people,
especially when you're gonna start small talking, like, so what do you do? It's like, that's such a weird question, Kwanza. Look in your approach, what do I do? I'm like, really, Wanza, that's the only thing you
can ask me.
But so I understand it's a skill. I mean, it's amazing how some people really have it easy to just get out there and just meet new people. But let's talk about the educational part of photography and videography. Traditional, kuna some courses that we offer videography courses photography. In 2025, is this still necessary, bro?
No. Hands down, I'll say no. This is why 2019 went to Talanta Institute. Okay, big love to Talanta Institute.
We've worked with them. Shout out to Talanta.
But I always say that somehow I kind of feel like I wasted my money, considering everything that I found there is on YouTube, bro.
Okay.
So now you have two factors you have to consider two things. Either you go to school, get that course, to get that paper, or you can go online and get everything. So with the skill, with the gears and everything you have, so go out there, ukiwa YouTube una click to. And then with YouTube unakutanga kukona like step by step, like do it DIY. So like you are learning, you're able to do it for yourself. But then I would say yes, education is still relevant in this way, because sometimes you don't know what to search for when you're new in the game.
Oh, that's a good one.
So at least getting that bit of foundation is best, so that you won't just go
una drop. Nishapata basics, leave the rest to me now. Yo, obviously the next question I'm going to ask you, fine, for the people who want to be self-taught.
Yes.
How do you think they should go about it, Maze? So, I mean, for example, yourself, how do you keep up with the game? How do you evolve your skills?
Number one, you have to. There's a proverb that says you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like you have to every single day keep telling yourself you have to learn new things. Yani, you have to keep yourself. You have to give yourself an open mind. So ile yenye ulikuwa unajua jana kwanza usahau. Usijichoche ati unaijua leo. Juu inaweza kosa kuwork leo.
It's true. Inaweza kosa kuwa relevant.
Yeah. So again, relearning. And learning again matters and works. Number two, connecting yourself with the people that challenge you. It's not just you, it's me, my game, ni mnoma, haiwakingi kwa industry. So inatakanga ukae kwa sako, wase wanakujenga. Umse ni mkali na hii, ni umse ni mkali na hii. So una learn from these guys. Partnerships na kila kitu. And then you also learn through volunteering. So like for me, I work as a volunteer at Love Without Reason International.
Nice,
it's an NGO that offers free surgeries to patients with cleft lip and cleft palate conditions.
Wow,
that's I saw that logo on the poster. Kwani this guy is a surgeon, I'm a what? So you volunteered over there?
Yeah. I'm a media content producer for Love Without Reason.
Very dope, bro.
Now that introduces you to a whole new field. So now I'm working in hospitals. Now I'm seeing how surgeons work. But at the same time, how do I tell this story? How do I maneuver in this whole field? So it's a whole new thing for me, but guess what? You have to learn.
Let me ask you, specifically on that space, what's the one unique thing that you learned that you can apply in your brand, in your whole, in your skills, in your company? What's the one thing learning in that, in a space like, being with surgeons,
time factor. Surgeons are always there like, yeah. And then craziest thing is, I know my Love Without Reason team will kind of bash me for this, but we work with Indian doctors. Now, one thing with Indian doctors is they're fast.
They're very quick with things.
Very quick. So at times you want to do something and you're in his space. And so you have to learn, how do I quickly master my skill, master my camera, and take my shot, and I'm out of it.
Without distracting him.
Yeah. And the time factor is very important, because you have to know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
Yeah.
Number two, again, it introduces you to quickly shooting, quickly editing, quickly uploading, delivering, because everything is on a real time now. Yeah.
Hiyo ndio kitu moja anga Joe. Our producer over here. Anafa kukuarada. I know sometimes he gets pissed with me, but you guys, you've heard from the best over here, Joe. Time factor. Nini Buddha.
Yeah. Could you tell us something about this, man? I think first of all, it's really beautiful. We appreciate the Spice After Hours, man. Everything you see it on camera.
This is really dope. Joe, I hope you there you go, make capture fits.
This is really dope. Amazing, and when you showed me one of the things you did. So tell us about this. Are you doing this on the side? What is this?
Yeah. This is a side hustle. I work with my bro Ted Okach. He has a company called Ted's at Folio. We do t-shirts. We brand t-shirts, mugs, hoodies, and everything. So this is a project we began. Again, customizing wood boards. Yeah. So again, it's more of like uniquely branding a wood piece, but in a way that captivates and beautifies the whole space.
Right.
Oh man, we appreciate this for sure, man.
Yeah, I had to show up na Spice Jew. Oh my guys, you must code bana.
Tunaenda kuweka kwa hiyo corner hapo hivyo.
We'll find a way.
Yeah. It's looking amazing, bro. And then the fact that it's on wood just has a natural vibe to it, man. I love it. Just reflects the organic nature of our conversations.
Yes.
Smooth flow. I'm trying to sound so artistic. Yeah. Something so relatable. Earthly.
It's earthly.
I love it. Let's take a short break. Alafu tukuje tuendelee na conversation, because I want you to just touch on branding.
Okay.
I don't like that word branding. It has such a commercial vibe to it. You know what I mean? Whenever you put commercial vibes to art, I'm just like, not again. You need numbers. Until now, you need numbers. Until now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the reality of where we are these days. You need to build a brand. So we'll talk about some of the strategies that you've employed to build your own brand. It's about a minute after 8. Guys, remember you can stream live on www.spicefm.co.ke. We're talking about keeping up with the game in this digital era when it comes to photography and videography. And of course, the one and only Kamau Shephard is leading this conversation because Ababa game has every dangerous. Let's start.
94.4 Spice FM. Nairobi.
Let's get lit this holiday season. After hours. Where the beat never ends.